Welcome back to the channel, where real courtroom drama meets expert breakdowns. And today's case starts with a warning shot literally. The judge lays down the law before the hearing even begins. No hand signals, no secret gestures, and absolutely no jury tampering. Why? Because even the smallest attempt to influence inmates or jurors can dismantle the entire trial. Stick around, because what starts as a routine roll call quickly escalates into jury interference, fake government credentials, and one of the most bizarre courtroom disruptions we've seen yet. Trust me, you don't want to miss this.
All right, so are there any people in the audience who are here as support for someone? All right, so here's the rule, and I want you all to listen to me very carefully. If you try to communicate with an inmate in the box, you'll be told to leave this courtroom. You will not be welcomed back. Does everyone understand? Whether you're a witness or not, you will not be giving testimony in this court if you do that, because that interferes with the security of this courtroom. Does everybody understand? So anybody who's on this side who is not a defendant, I need you to move to this side, and the defendants on this side move to the left side, but nobody sit on the first row. Thank you.
Yes.
Well, that rubber band exploded. Oh, no, that's fine.
Come up here, sir.
All right, Joshua Patillo.
Come here.
Yes.
So it says plea deadline, but I thought that today was the final discovery.
It's the plea deadline date, but I did inform you all if between November and now, if all the discovery hasn't been done, the court will reconsider the plea deadline date.
And that's what
Doesn't need to be right now, but at some point.
All right, so this is up for trial.
So Judge, today, defense asked in regards to whether or not the case applied for a U visa and any documentation related to that. And this is the first state is being made aware, as far as I'm aware. I don't know of any documents, but I have to ask them if this is being sent over.
Oh, it's easy to figure out if somebody's applied for U visa, so that'll be able to be done. All right, well, we'll take that up at 11:30.
Okay, so
All right.
come back at 11:30 for that.
Yes.
All
And we'll
right,
see if
then.
we have an interpreter available for the trial, if your case is going.
Okay,
All
and
right.
is that when I'm gonna find out where I am in the lineup?
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you at 11:30.
All right,
So
thank
what's
you.
happening here? The judge is clarifying discovery deadlines, the period when both sides exchange evidence. Before trial, deadlines like this are critical because if either side misses them, it can derail the trial completely. Notice how the defense is pressing about visa-related documents. That's because immigration status can sometimes impact credibility, witness availability, or even sentencing. What do you think? Should the court allow more time for discovery? Or should deadlines be enforced strictly to keep the trial moving? Drop your thoughts below.
All right, thank you. Jose Barrera?
Well, the wife and I work many different hours, and to get him a job, to get him to and from, would be hard for us. You know, without him driving, or if he has strict rules, can't work at night or certain times throughout the day.
So far, then the GPS hasn't affected any of those prospects.
Not at this time.
And before he was arrested in November of 23, was he employed?
He had worked at 2 jobs shortly. He wasn't arrested at that time. That was the 2 years prior to him being arrested.
So the conditions haven't had any effect on previous employment.
It hasn't at this time, except for requesting to attend the interviews.
Nothing from the city.
All right, any follow-up?
No.
All right, thank you so much for coming. All right, the person in the red jacket, can you come forward, please?
She says she doesn't understand English.
All right, if she's underage, she should be in school. And my understanding is, for those who have children, are there any districts that are not currently in school? Nobody has children?
We're all in school.
Judson is back. All right, so she needs to be removed from the courtroom. I don't have underage people in the courtroom.
And
All
here's
right,
a
and the-
twist you don't see every day: an underage girl. Sitting in the courtroom, the judge immediately calls it out. If she's underage, she should be in school, not sitting in the gallery. Of a criminal trial, this isn't just about rules. It's about protecting minors from exposure to disturbing testimony. But here's a question for you: should courtrooms be completely off limits to underage observers? Or do you think there are situations where they should be allowed to watch? Let me know in the comments.
all right, and the purple person in the gray suit, who is he?
He's the U.S. Executive of the United States.
All right, so you're the US executive with the, which part of the United, I mean, all right, so do you have documentation? All right, thank you so much. You're excused.
You can step up.
Thank
All right.
you. Have a great day. All right, so my understanding is that you were outside speaking with members of the jury. Is that correct? That's either yes or no. No. You were outside speaking to the jurors, yes or no? Nope. Were you outside speaking to the jurors, yes or no?
Detaining, sir. It's getting me nervous. Yeah, detaining. It's a difference between getting arrested.
This is what's going to end up. All right. And what division? All right. Do you have documentation for that? Oh, what is your name? Spell that. First name? Last name? Yes. Spell it. And where's your documentation that show you work for the federal government? All right. So you are not allowed to be in this courthouse anymore. You do not have any business here. If you are not a witness, you are not allowed in this courtroom. Do you understand? And you're not allowed in this courthouse. You know that you are not supposed to be speaking with the jurors in the hallway. You were. Those jurors were not asking you any questions. You took it upon yourself to tamper with the jury that is coming up here for jury selection. You are not allowed in this courthouse anymore. Do you understand? No, do you understand? So do not come back into the courthouse. That means this courthouse, that means the courthouse next door, that is the historical courthouse. Do you understand? All right. All right. If you can see that he's escorted off the premises.
Now here's where the courtroom really goes off the rails. A man claiming to be a U.S. government executive is caught chatting with jurors in the hallway. That's jury tampering, one of the most serious threats to a fair trial. Not only does he fail to produce any documentation of his so-called executive role, but the judge makes it clear he is banned from the courthouse for good. Think about it: if jurors are influenced, even casually, the entire trial can collapse, forcing retrials and costing taxpayers thousands. The judge's decision to remove him permanently, that's not just discipline, it's protecting the foundation of the justice system.
Oh, God bless you too. But personally, I don't feel comfortable with using this jury as the jury pool because I don't know what was said. My understanding is that he is involved in a case here, not as a witness, not as a party whatsoever, but just as maybe a friend of a friend of a friend of a cousin. All right. All right, Ms. Compton.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and the other issue, you were not present, but you were number one for jury trial. However, the person who was here in the gray suit who said that he was with the US government, he was,
Mr. Ma'am.
yeah, he was speaking to the jurors in the hallway. So I don't feel comfortable with using the jury panel that we have.
And Judge, I'm not quite sure how to handle him. I did talk to Daniel about him, and I did make a call before the holidays to the jail. He has been filing all sorts of stuff in this case. I don't know what his relationship is with his family. I don't talk to them. I've never spoken to him. He has communicated with me threats that he's going to sue me in federal court and all kinds of stuff like that. But the thing that troubles me the most, and I called the jail to let them know, is that he evidently had an attorney visit on the video visit, not a recorded visit, an attorney visit with this guy,
Okay.
with my client. Now, I tried to find out if they had a record of that or how it happened. My client doesn't know.
Well, what I've done is I've asked that he not be allowed back in the courthouse. And the deputy took a photo of him. So somebody can let the sheriff know that he's not to have attorney visits if he's not his attorney.
If anything, he's also right now a person who is on bond for an aggravated assault. So somebody might want to talk to pretrial services or his bond.
So somebody may want to talk to his pretrial services officer. And honestly, the name that he gave me, I don't even believe that's his real name because he seemed to be stumbling over what his name was. But the deputies did take a photo of him, so I'm sure that's going to be placed at the courthouses and they can place it at the jail as well.
I'm on the Bear County website pretty easy with the name he's been filing things under.
Okay.
And he's filed stuff.
And what name did he give?
It's a.
Is it Henry?
Henry.
Okay,
Whatever that name is, that's his name.
all right. So before you leave here today,
Yeah,
we'll
and
take
here's
up.
the chilling finale. Not only was this man falsely presenting himself as a government official, but he also managed to sneak into a private attorney client video session, something that should never happen under secure jail protocols. On top of that, he's already out on bond for aggravated assault. This case is a stark reminder of why courtroom security and jury protection are absolutely essential. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns every week.